Ohio gozaimasu. Watashi wa driven desu. Watashi wa American Jin desu. Anata mo American Jin desu ka? We're in the GR Super again. Starting in P4, I said that I would only do one race. But I couldn't help it. I just wanted to jump right back in. So we're starting in P4. Rodney Steelrod, the super fast man, starting in front of us. And then we've got two these in front of us. We've got the Stig and the Bull. What is a Stig? I'm thinking of a stag. Not sure what a Stig is. Here we go. P4. Really hoping we can maintain P4. Already getting pushed off track. Really, man? The S's are such a difficult part of the track to try to pass anyone on because the driving line you've got to take to be able to make it through this area so quickly is such a narrow line. Rodney Steelrod for the move on the outside. Alright, we are getting overtaken here. That was a much better overtake. So he went a lot more narrow than I did in the hairpin. I'm really trying to take note of how people overtake each other. I'm kind of a vanilla driver still. I've memorized my driving lines. I perfect them as to the best of my ability. Oh man. Lost a lot of time here. Thankfully, I'm not the only one who messed up. Rodney Steelrod with a little bit of a boo-boo, and then I've got Tim catching up to us here behind me. Tap on the brake, kiss this inside curb, ride this. Rodney not having his best race. Knees 42 in the orange Sylvia is having one heck of a race, having promoted from outside the top 5 and now in 3rd place, making a real shot at number 2. A little bit of incidental contact there with Rodney. Kind of works in his favor, if we're being honest. Helps speed him up on a slight straight. Now this last part, exiting the S's, really want to come out along those tire marks there I've learned, so that we can take the rest of this portion flat out. Oh, the Stig into the dirt. Was that a result of contact with Knees? Is he as dirty as I assume he was? Really unfortunate there. But it looks like the Bull is quite a sizable lead ahead of 2nd place Knees. And geez, I lost a lot of time exiting the hairpin there. Not sure how Rodney Steelrod is zooming away from me here. Take this section a little bit more carefully than I did before. Okay, getting power here. So it looks like he's actually slipstreaming and now closing the gap to Knees. I'd say by the time we're getting through the S's, Rodney has a legitimate shot at fighting back for his place. But I guess technically we've all been promoted since the Stig spun out. Scary move there. Almost lost the rear end. Looks like our opponent behind us, the Canadian Tim, may have also had a bit of a hiccup himself. Someone's making a move on Tim there. So compared to the last week's daily races, I really love the Supra. I used to not love the Supra, but it's grown on me. And I especially love the Supra much more than I enjoy driving the Porsche 911. The Bull into the dirt at the same spot that the Stig was into the dirt. I really wonder if Nies was pushing people off track the way he kind of did me. We are now behind the formerly first place driver, the Bull. How fitting that he is indeed an American. And his name is the Bull. Thought about making a move in the inside there, but I was really afraid of him closing his line again and squishing me out. We get a really nice slipstream here. I think we might be able to make a move. I'm going to attack on the outside because he's not giving me the inside. No good. Good defense by the Bull. Worth a shot. Slightly cleaner exit than he got. He's obviously adjusting his line to prevent me from gaining too much slipstream on him. Slipstream, not slipstream. Fourth gear. Tim drops out of the race. Wonder what happened to him. So the Bull has managed to increase the distance between us here. So I notice he's taking a very different driving line through the hairpin than I am. I wonder if it's car specific or if I can also try that line. I'm honestly not totally sure. But we've got a pretty comfortable lead ahead of 5th place, the American Rycam N7. So I think we are going to finish here. Finishing a race is just so satisfying. $213? 213.8, nice. It's a pretty fast lap for me in the actual race. my best trip through the S's. I think there's probably going to be a lot to learn from watching the replay here. Number one, I want to see if Nies was indeed dirty with the other drivers that he passed. Okay, so I took a slightly more rounded line through the hairpin there. Jeez, he's just running away from me. But anyway, number one, I wanted to see if Nies is clean or dirty. Number two, I'd like to learn from my opponents and how they overtake people. And then number three, I believe it's the Bull and, actually I think it's just the Bull and the other guy who left, the Stig. They both had qualifying lap times under 12 minutes. It was like 11 minutes and, I mean, sorry, not 11 minutes. 2 minutes, 11 seconds, but it was like 11.9 seconds, whereas mine is 2 minutes and 12 point something. So I want to see what are they doing differently from me to be, you know, about a whole second faster, like 3/4 of a second faster. So finishing in P4, we were successful in holding our position, despite getting overtaken by one driver, the race winner, Nies 42, driving the really nice spec'd out S15. This guy driving the Bull, of course, in a Viper. He has an 11-minute qualifying time, sub 12. And I'm really curious to know if he did indeed do it with the Viper, and then what was his racing line like. It'll probably be different because the car is different from the Supra, of course. But we got a pretty good variety here. I'm the only Supra here in the top. Oh, I'm the only Supra in the race. A ton of Italias here. So we maintained our position in P4. Not going to get the clean race bonus because we did have contact with Nies during lap 1, but glad we were able to hold our position. I wonder if there's going to be any complaints towards that guy. Thanks for going easy on the old guy, Razor, P11. So I'm guessing P11 is a 70-year-old racer. Razor, thanks for the clean race. Just some sportsman-like comments. So nothing. I was kind of hoping we'd get something here. The Bull, no reaction. He was here at the top. Okay, well, there you have it, folks. P4. We're consistently finishing in the top 5 now.